Alright, Ruthless Nation, it's Thursday night, and that means Pro Series is at it somewhere, and that's Talladega tonight. So let's get ready for the high drafting banks at Talladega, USA, here on the Ruthless Racing YouTube channel. And tonight, I got the Rico Reckless Ruthless Pro-Am winner from Tuesday in the booth with me tonight.
What's up, guys?
Alright, we're getting invites. Should be joining. Let me know if you don't get an invite.
Alright.
Alright, so we're just waiting on that invite. Or join message, I should say. Alright, still getting the join or the invite, so we'll wait up on that. Trying to follow Inaltown stream. Billy also having a stream up.
I think Typical has one also. I think I see.
Alright, I think we can join. We can join. Alright, unfortunately, I think. Okay, yeah, we're good. Alright.
Trying
to follow it. Alright, Ruthless Nation, we're getting ready to go live from Talladega. It will be the Alabama 250 Part 2. So for the Pro Series, we'll see who got on the poll, on the MinaPeach.com poll award. Thanks to MinaPeach.com, run by our own Inaltown in the 11 out there. Kill It Like Jason will be the winner of that poll award tonight. And use code RR11 on MinaPeach.com for 11% off your order. And we're green. Alright, nobody really getting the room they need to jump down there on the bottom side soon. So looks like we're going to be 2 by 2 most of the field here for the first laps. I think that outside group, they're going to want to keep that out there. I think they want to run that, but more guys start to file in the back. And I think these guys are just going to be riding this all the way out to the tail end.
Yeah, the top line's hard to keep.
We got Animal in the chat. What's up, man? We got Big Rig up in here. Alright. So DK running second right now behind Kill It Like Jason. Refer to him as Jason. And there's Speed Clinic, or otherwise known as Billy. He's running third right now. Oh, we got one way down to the inside. I think that's Ty in the 5. He's going to get some room in front of G-Dog. So, from what you've seen so far, Rico, what do you think everybody's strategy is going to be? Is it going to be kind of like Tuesday, or do you think it's going to be a little more aggressive?
I think everybody's just going to try to hang back and just let it play out until you get to your end of the stages, and then that's when it'll probably get wild.
I agree.
Really, you don't want to be too aggressive and lose the bottom, because then you're just going to fall all the way to the back.
Right, we're up to 8 people in here right now. Appreciate everybody who's joining. If you're not new, you know what to do. Just hit that like button. If you are new, please subscribe to us here at the Ruthless Racing YouTube channel so you can catch all the action that goes on here. Anything from our regular Ruthless Racing series to now presenting FTR Elite Series on Wednesdays. Right now you're watching the Ruthless Racing Pro Series Talladega. And everybody's just kind of riding it out in the line for the moment. Thankfully, we got Rico in here with us. So it won't be the worst thing. Track bar is coming. Struggling a little bit there in the back. Who's your pick to win?
Oh man, that's tough. I think maybe Kenrod could pull it out.
Yeah, Kenrod, he's a favorite at tracks like these. He even, says this is his bread and butter, so to speak. And I agree with that pick. He's running, he's trying to get in the top 5 here. Trying to count where he's at. He's in 6th right now. Outside the line starting to form.
Yeah, I remember Hollywood saying in the Discord he was gonna try to get that top line to form, and that's what he's trying to do up there.
Yeah, he's leading that line. Got Typical behind him, Town, and then 16. I'm not quite sure who that is right off. Mascarillo. 48 of Shep rounds up the top side. There is 2 pits required in every stage. And right now, as they go down the backstretch, there's 24 to go here in stage number 1. Outside line is starting to form.
Yeah, I think they just need a few more cars. I think the bottom's got them beat.
I think it takes a couple laps to really build some momentum up there. You really have to have a dedicated group. They already break apart here up on the high side.
I got Typical and Hollywood up there by themselves now.
Typical decides to go ahead and get back there. And then Mascarillo graciously lets Hollywood back in.
That's a hard groove to run. You definitely
got
to have a...
Figure out this audio problem. Alright, I hope that is better. Alright, sorry to cut you off there, but we're good now, I think.
Yeah, the top is really hard to run. You have to really have a good group of guys that are willing to stick with you up there. But unfortunately, everyone really does just stick to the bottom.
Yeah, I agree. Thanks to the 9 of you that's watching. I know there's other things going on in the world right now that can be watched, so thanks to those of you that are dedicated to us here at Ruthless Racing. And we get a few out of order back there. I think a little accordion effect maybe.
Really, this race boils down to your pit stops.
It really does. I mean, with 2 of them in each stage, there's a lot of opportunity to mess up. As you were the biggest benefactor of that.
Yeah, I was.
Come Tuesday, yeah. Rick Slick up in the chat, what's up?
It was definitely wild how it ended up.
There you go, Alex. Just tell your professor to email me cdruthlessracing69@gmail.com. I'll get you out of that homework.
You just send it to me and I'll feed it to my pit bull. I got you.
Alright, so yes, Jason is up front. He has the 2 of DK Brown right there on him, and Billy in the 99. And they have sit that way for a long time. Track bar is already becoming maybe a lap down here.
Yeah, that's rough.
That is rough.
Yeah, well, once you lose that draft, man, it's hard to get it back.
I actually picked Smitty for this in the Discord earlier, and I think I'm going to stick with him. He's running 4th right now. That's your Pro-Am hot seat driver this week. Oh, big shuffle here in the field right there behind Smitty. I think the lap car, oh, Big Ben's up there in trouble. He's going to use this lap car as help. Lap car gets in line. Alright. I think Hollywood nullified that real quick.
Trying to pull a loony right there.
Big Ben gets shuffled all the way to the back here on all that. There's our lapped car in 22.
A lot of wiggling right there in 3 and 4.
There's a lot of wiggling going on back there in the back. Track Bars is about to cause him and Nascarillo, I think, to lose the draft here. Not sure who that is behind him. Alright, so I think everybody's still together. Just not everybody's on the lead lap. Alright, so we go by this time here in stage number 1. And that will leave us with 17 laps to go. 2 pits in each stage. We should be seeing a pit stop rather soon. I think, yep, we're seeing the call for it right now. We're going to get swirly back here in the back. Alright, so I think we're going to see a lot of the front pack here pit. And we'll see how this translates whenever these guys come back out. I got a feeling not everybody's going to pit. We're looking like we're coming in hot here up front. Look, Jason did not get in there very good. He slowed way up too early. A lot of the field still stayed out there, and I think a lot of guys are trying to get to the bottom to maybe pit this time.
Yeah, I think that early pit might have helped tonight if they had a little bit more cars with them.
That's possible. If they come out right together, they may be alright. I feel like this pack may not pit this time unless they are all in agreement that they are doing so.
We got Kenrod up there leading, so I'm sure there'll be a lot follow him.
These guys coming off pit road now. We have kind of a split decision amongst who's going to pit. Just a few cars going to go in. Oh, I believe Typical is lagging.
Those lag spikes, they get dangerous.
They do. That's going to cycle Billy out to the head of the pack that just pit.
Yeah, Billy ran a really good race last night.
Yeah, he did there in Pocono. I believe typical
Yeah.
is lagging out there. A lot of these guys come in, they're all door to door basically, and I think maybe everybody got in there. Alright, so we're still racing, battling out here. DK Brown, he's going to have Jason on his rear end, followed by Smitty, and then Billy. Billy going to cycle to the back of those cars that have done pit. Some of these guys who pit the lap prior, they're just starting to pass them.
I almost wonder if any of them just took the gas without the tire.
You know, they could have done that this run and took the two next run. I feel like the only stage you could get away with not taking any tires is stage 2. But it would be cutting it close.
Yeah.
Alright, so these guys are coming off pit road right now. And these would still be your leaders. We're on board with Hollywood. He would be in second. That moves Mike all the way to first. So the guys who pit early did not get the advantage here. I don't even think they're going to catch back up to this pack. But there is a bigger pack back there behind them, so maybe they stick together.
Yeah, they can definitely all get together and hold it pretty well. They should be able to catch those guys up front.
Yeah, as long as they stay nose to tail here, I think they'll have a good shot at it. Still the one required pit stop as well. And that could be only fuel for a lot of these guys. Alright. MJ Bross is your leader. Hollywood in second. Eneltown is in third. Kenrod fourth. And Typical fifth right now. And I think that backpack is starting to gain a little. As they went by this time, we had 12 to go, so anybody could go in and take fuel and make it to the end now.
This early in the race, it's good to make friends.
That's true. Need to find somebody you know is going to stick with you. This front 5 has been locked up pretty good.
Yeah. We got Brass, Hollywood, Eneltown, Kenrod, and Typical. That's a fast front pack right there.
Oh yeah. I do think that backpack is catching. They've been just as consistent with staying together. To answer your question, Henson is not in the pack. I think he probably got caught speeding. Nascarillo, probably same deal. Track Bars has been off the pace.
I was actually kind of surprised Typical had made the race, because I remember we were in the party last night and he was saying something was wrong with his PlayStation.
Yeah, he has been battling some sort of issue with the PlayStation. I'm not sure what he's out here racing on. I mean, you never know. Typical, man. He could be out here on the remote play or something.
Yeah, I told him if he just lay off the flight stick, it might be alright.
Hey, what's up, Trackside? What's your gamer tag? I don't recognize that. Alright, so pit stops still remaining with 10 to go here as they go down the backstretch. Never know about Typical. Oh, TCR Doctor. Yeah, what's up, man? I do recognize that name. Speaking of TCR, we'll put Kenrod on the screen. Alright. There's a weird camera angle there on the backstretch I just hate.
Yeah.
It's just perfectly blocked by that damn gecko. Alright, so the backpack. Shoot. So MJ's going to give up the lead, it looks like. Backpack kind of got scattered out back there, I think. Their head of steam has kind of died off.
Yeah, it definitely looked like they were back there just racing instead of trying to all work together to catch that front pack.
Our former leader here, Jason, he finds himself in the back of the backpack. DK Brown, he was running second for most of the race. He finds himself leader of the second pack. Hollywood, though, leading some laps here. So maybe pitting early was not the move.
I don't know about in the Pro Series. Maybe the Pro-Am, it would have worked a little better, but everybody was real fast. It's just, just really got to play your cards right with it.
And I'm actually surprised, just, these 5 against, like, literally 6 of these guys, so. But they have just not been together here the last few laps.
No, they've doing a lot of shuffling back there in the back.
Thanks to everybody who's watching. We're coming down to it here in stage number 1. Still got a pit stop remaining for most of these guys, as there's 6 laps remaining. Remember to like the stream and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. It's greatly appreciated. Over 1,600 subscribers here on the Ruthless Racing YouTube channel. Appreciate every one of you. There's our MinaPeach.com award sponsor, Ingletown, running second before this last required pit stop. We see some of these off the pace cars start to come into the screen. And now it's going to be a battle for who's going to be on the lead lap to get the free pass. Here goes Henson. He's just going to hold the bottom. Can't much blame him. It's going to be battling Jason for that. He's going to go up the track. That's going to leave Mike out to dry in the top 5 here. Allows Henson to sneak in to try to be the free pass car. And here comes the front pack to pit. Hollywood, notorious speeder here at Super Speedways. I think Ingletown might have got in there a little hot.
The pits, they're getting dangerous.
So pitting early is what the front pack does, and the pack who pitted early last time says, well, maybe not so much. So now they're going to battle with a few of these lap cars. Henson takes that top 5. Takes that top 5 and turns it into a free pass for now. Here goes that second pack. There was no cautions that were called. Big pack down pit road. That 48 car is jacked up. I don't know what happened. 2 car jacked up as well. Maybe something happened on the last pit stop between them. Alright, so that pack that went in first, they're coming around the tri-oval now. Mascarillo is just going to graciously get out of the way. As Typical is the leader. And these guys are going to be off the pace about as much as they were before. It's going to be unfortunate. MJ, I'm not sure. I think maybe he got a speeding penalty. So Typical now your leader. And we ain't got many laps to go.
Yeah, almost wanted to say the guys up front that pitted early probably just gassed and goaded.
Yeah, I imagine that is what just about anybody went with if they took right sides on the stop before. Like you had mentioned, maybe some guys took the fuel last time and took the tires this time.
Yeah, that's true. I know I just took my tires and fuel every time.
Stage 2, I didn't take any tires and I was on 0 whenever I crossed that line. But I got 8th.
Yeah. Stage 2 was rough because I can't remember. Ooh, I think I was pushing Timmy, I want to say. And it was just eating the right rear. But luckily I made it around before it gave out on me.
Alright, so here it is for stage number 1. We got 1 to go when they get to the line. Typical is your leader. Let's see if anybody makes a big move on the 5 car coming around to the line. There's nobody to contest with these guys. Could be something else once they get around to the side here. Oh, Kinrod's going to push Hollywood up the track a little bit. Going to let him back in. Alright, so Ty trying to break the air a little bit, going down the the back stretch here. He gets way down to the bottom. This is 1 to go. Hollywood takes the lead for a brief moment. Little bump from the 5. Hollywood's still the leader, and he's got the help. Oh, Ty's definitely out to dry here. He's door banging everybody. Nascarillo, I think, is not even on the lead lap. And that's going to allow Hollywood to win stage number 1 with Kinrod in tow for second. All right, good finish there for the end of stage number 1. Winner, Hollywood RRS. Now All-Star Race eligible. I'm not sure if he had a pole or anything yet. I don't think he did.
Hollywood's been having it rough.
Actually, I don't know. He's had it about as rough as I had.
Yeah.
Hollywood, though, he's looking for this race to be a turning point. Alright, thanks to everybody who's watching. Stage break brought to you by Skew Car. Following pit stops are as well. We're getting ready to take off for stage number 2, where those 2 required pit stops will be a part of that whole strategy. So just hang out, hang loose. We'll get back going to you live right here on the Ruthless Racing YouTube channel. Alright, Typical on the point. Got Hollywood out beside of him. Rico, why don't you take us through this restart?
Alright. Okay. Coming to the restart. Typical region out front doing green. Looks like Hollywood just gonna follow underneath Typical.
Not to interrupt, but we got them 3 wide back there in the back.
Yeah, those restarts are dicey. Everyone's just trying to get in line here. We got Hollywood, Kenrod, and looks like Big Ben out front. That's the top 3. And Billy behind them. I think they're just gonna fall in line here and ride it out like they did in the first stage.
Yeah, these guys are really getting back in order a little quicker than they did in that first restart. And I think Typical just gave up the lead to maybe save fuel.
Yeah.
Hey, my
Hmm?
quick shout out to Alex for the Eagles. It says the Eagles are up 13-7 at halftime, Thursday night football. Got Roy Carr in here. What's up? And Smitty was my pick tonight. So we got him up here in the top 5 right now. Anybody who's just joined us, please like the stream. B-New Stu and Rico Reckless coming to you live here on the Ruthless Racing YouTube channel. Big Ben and Billy go out to the outside by themselves. Nobody wants to go up there with them. I feel like there was a lot of opportunity to get a high line going there, and nobody chose to take it. There's a few guys in the back trying.
There's some guys that really want to make that high line work and just can't get anybody to go with them.
I'm telling you, you get a good group. Oh, we got some diceiness up to the inside here. Everybody figures it out though. Yeah, I'm telling you, the high line is dominant. You get a good group of guys out there willing to stay committed to it. And go Smitty up to third now. Oh, little lag there through the field. Might have just been on stream.
Looks like
oh, Smitty
has made his way up to the top 5.
They're going to say he was the lag car. Oh, and he's out of the race just like that. Oh, no.
That is unfortunate.
Well, there goes my pick. All right, Hollywood, I'm going to curse you like you did me. I'm picking Hollywood.
Hollywood got Kenrod on his
R.I.P.
bumper.
Smitty. I swear, every time Superflow comes in here talking about somebody, they leave the race. I swear to God. He did it to Corey. He's like, I didn't do it. Well, evidence says. There we go. Got a couple more trying to go to the outside. I know they want to do it. There ain't nobody willing to.
No. They're all looking pretty comfortable at the bottom right
DK
now.
Brown goes out for a second, goes right back down. Oh, we got one Shepherd way out of shape here. I think he's lagging maybe. Ingletown finds himself way off the pace. 41 engine is expired. RIP. King Teef says let's go Henson. Henson not having the best of runs.
No.
I think stage, the stage break, brought them all back. Got the free pass.
Yeah.
Henson at the moment trying to get on board with him. He's sitting fourth.
That's a big break for Henson to go down the lap and be able to get his lap back and get right back up here in the top 4.
Yeah, for sure. He used that top 5 to pass Jason to get the free pass spot. Jason finds himself in the 3rd spot. I'm not sure if that's if he is also on the lead lap here. Right, Hollywood, Kenrod, Jason, Henson, and DK Brown is your top 5. Or no, I'm sorry. G-Dog is the 5th car, so I think... Yeah, I think Jason isn't on the lead lap here. This will be Hollywood, Kenrod, Henson, DK, and G-Dog. The 15 is a lapped car. Him or Henson won. Not sure which. Big move to the outside starting to form. We'll get on board with Billy. We got 4 cars out there. Maybe somebody from the front will jump out there. DK been known to jump out there last minute a few times.
They've been trying to get the form up there for most of the night.
Henson is either in 3rd or a lapped car. Not sure which. And DK, or I'm sorry, Jason is the same but other. Alright, the outside line is starting to make some momentum. As I said, you get a few guys out there committed. There goes NASCARillo out there. That's only going to help. Look there, we look pretty split. It's going to be interesting. I think the momentum is going to do it. As they go by that time, 18 to go. Still 2 pits remaining. DK there, he's in and out of traffic. Highline, I guess, loses the momentum. They're still going to try it, though.
Interesting.
Here we go, DK. As I mentioned, he likes to jump out there late. Here he goes. He kind of scatterbrains the top line. And he is still shaking all over. He broke all that up, all that high line momentum up right there. Here they go again.
Interesting to see if anyone tries to pit early here.
I like them trying to get this high line going. They just can't stay committed.
Yeah. Well, they definitely want to get it going, but you don't want to risk losing that draft.
And I totally agree, with that.
But luckily, for super speedways, you get the normal draft. They're not set on low. It's a little easier to catch.
Alright, so these first 5 cars haven't moved around a whole lot. But those back 5 have. And here they go. They're wanting to make the outside work again. They got the numbers this time, though. I think the 17 is not up there good enough for the top line. Oh, we're getting bent out of shape. Top line's going to have the momentum. Hollywood has only got Kenrod down there on the bottom, and they are not clear to the top. Highline's going to bring DK around for the lead. And they make it work. After about 4 laps of trying it, they got it to work. So, you think they just caught them at a good time there? Or do you think they actually got it together at the time?
Might have caught it at a good time.
I think typical's once again lagging, maybe. It
Yeah,
looks pretty wild. Yep, he does get up out of the way.
Yeah, I was on
Oh,
his
he's
track
going to take a
instead.
bump there. As if, yep, a few guys are going to go in the pit. Oh, we got one hard into the wall. That's 17 of G-Dog.
I definitely had. question is, how much longer can this front pack run?
Yeah, it's interesting to see how it plays out. Looks like Billy's calling the pit. Alright, everyone but the 15. Nope, he is. He just chose to stay out of the way. Probably not a bad move there. Oh no, I think the 18 has expired his engine for the evening.
Yeah,
That'll be unfortunate.
that, that sucks. He was up there running good after getting there.
Alright, shout out to Typical 30, FR Racing, and Inaltown for streaming.
Hello, Stu.
Hello, Henson. Henson, so tell us what happened out there, man.
Well, I was officially booted by NASCAR servers,
That's fair.
but I am joining back now, so figured I would just come jump in the booth if you didn't mind.
That's fine. Rico, Henson, Stu in the booth.
More the merrier.
Alright, so we're trying to figure this out. 99. He's got the leader right with him. So let's see what we got here. The 2 is still our leader. There we go. He's got Typical right behind him. Billy coming up in 3rd. And then a long line of cars. Oh, tell us, Henson. Is Jason the lap down car out here in the mix?
No, I was the lap car
Oh, shit.
in the mix.
Well, there you go. I thought you beat him with the lap by using that top 5 there at the end of stage 1. Big move by Jason to the outside. He's going to have a little bit of help. DK going to be in trouble off the apron. Still got numbers on the low side, though. Alright, so we're starting to cycle back out. DK, your leader. Ty, Typical there in the 5 and 2nd. 99 of Billy in 3rd. Kenrod 4th, and rounding up the top 5, Big Ben in the 45. And this is this is stage number 2 action, as we still have another pit stop remaining and only 12 laps to go. So that means you can take fuel and make it if you pit now. But you know, something we haven't done on the Ruthless Racing YouTube channel in a while is a good crank it up. So, you know, beat your mics. We're gonna crank it up.
Crank it up.
Talladega. All right. was pretty decent. Crank it up. It had some passing and some moving going on.
Track bars is having a very unfortunate way. Listen, I think he went a lap down.
Yeah, he is. He's been back there part of it all. Got a few guys chose to pit. Hollywood, one of those guys. I bet Hollywood got a speeding penalty. Any money?
He did get one right before I left, actually.
I called that shit.
You did.
Notorious speeder.
Nothing wrong with it. He just wants to go fast, you know.
Alright, so we still have a pit stop to go. And we'll get up to our leader right now. It's Billy. There he is. He's coming up on some more slow traffic. And it's going to be MJ in the 4. I also don't know how they all got back together again. So we got an outside line trying to work it. Not going to have it though. As we stay on board with Billy here. We got about 10 to go in stage number 2. We'll let Rico and Henson take us away for a few laps.
Yeah. I noticed when I was running with these guys, you know, before I was evicted from my spot, there's a lot of checkup going on out here, like a ton of checkup.
Yeah.
I didn't remember that much checkup last time we were in here last season. But
I think a lot of the guys are checking up a lot more often just because of the way the fuel in these cars are.
it's almost like we have our gears just. I noticed I haven't changed my gears since last season. It's almost like my gears is completely different.
Yeah.
I check up so much because I'm almost redlining. Kind of crazy. Yeah, we see the bottom line still just working. No one wants to make that outside move right now.
Now with 6 to go, they'll probably won't see anybody try to make any moves.
Track bar is coming out. It might mix it up a little bit right here. Be a little different for those guys. Out of the groove.
Those lap cars are dangerous. You gotta watch out for those.
We got everybody fitting. We got 6 or 7 of them. Ooh, almost everybody actually. Looks like a couple of those guys got in kind of hot, but we'll see.
I think Hollywood's going to get his lap back there.
I believe so. Billy's still your leader coming out the road for now. Actually, I think DK will be. He's still on the track right now, but should be pitting anytime soon. You got a lap count, Stu?
5 to go.
5 to go. Big shout out to Billy though. Collaborating with us on Wednesdays to bring the FTR Elite Series live to everybody. Billy is the owner of FTR. And he is the leader of this race.
Really trying to go for back-to-back nights.
Ruthless Racing also the Pro Series looking to have its 4th different winner in as many weeks. The only driver I think in the field tonight eligible to do that is Mike to not be the first winner. Be a first time winner, I should say, this season.
Did you already make your pick for this race, too?
Oh, we got Typical out there. Forgot about him. Yeah, so I picked Smitty like way early today. And you seen what happened. But then I was like, screw it. I'm going to curse Hollywood like he did me. So I picked him, and look at him.
What about you, Rico? Who you got?
I took Kinrod.
You just took the words right out of my mouth. Such a good guy, such a good person to work with on the racetrack. I hope he pulls this one off.
Yeah. I was having a hard time with my strategies, and Kinrod was definitely a lot of help. Yeah, he does not care to lend a helping hand.
Thanks to all 13 of you watching. Please like the stream if you haven't done so yet. If all of you like the stream, then there would be more likes than there is now.
Yeah, I see one of my teammates in second, but I don't know where my other teammate is. I guess he's just in a different zip code.
Holly Speed.
No, we've already seen the Holly Speed, and what about Holly Spin? You think we see him next stage maybe, or what? I'm gonna jinx him. Go for it.
Oh, we finally found him. He's out here. He is lonely. He's got the leaders coming up behind him, though. He's going to be fighting for the first lapped car position. They're catching him quick. I don't know where he's going to choose to go.
Oh, is that the stage? That's the stage.
I believe it was the stage.
He stayed on the lead lap. Smart move by him to pit early.
And we'll get confirmation on the stage finish here. There wasn't much. Yeah, it was Billy winning that stage. Stage number 2 winner, Typical, Kenrod, NASCARillo, and Jason rounding up your top 5. Rest of your top 10, didn't really see them there, so sorry about you. But yeah, stage break brought to you by SKUCAR. Thanks to SKUCAR and MinaPeach.com. Use code RR11 on MinaPeach.com for 11% off your order. Use code SKUCAR on SeatGeek for $20 off your first SeatGeek purchase. Alright. So here we go, fellas. What do y'all got in store for stage number 3? What do you think's going to happen?
Well, hopefully, I was in this race and it was just one line the whole time. It just kind of gets like a Sunday cruise. So hopefully they mix it up a little bit and try to go door to door here. Inside and outside line. That'd be nice to see.
I definitely see them. It's going to get dicey. It's not just going to be a sit-back situation.
All right, Billy, Typical on the points for the start of stage number 3. We're green for the final stage from Talladega here in the Ruthless Racing Pro Series.
Looks like someone missed a shift or someone has a really good third gear. Oh, we see Hollywood going down under the apron, knocking Mike up a little bit there. They got it sorted out.
Alright, Alex says G-Dog Inno and Track Bars are all one lap down fighting for the lucky dog. But, you know, it'd have to be a wreck. Holly Spin, maybe.
Ooh, 3 wide, and Jason just slung it down in that tiny gap to get clear Hollywood there. Holy.
I just want it to be known real quick. Monkey totally jinxed Smitty. He said, "Look, Smitty top 5, Wogue in the top 3. Way to go, Smitty." Smitty exits the race. I mean, it literally happened just like that. Now, just for everybody to know, Monkey's dangerous. Shepard goes way out to the outside, going to drop all the way back. I think we saw him lagging a little earlier, so maybe that's what we're witnessing. Shepard not able to get in front of the lap car.
I've seen a lot of the guys tonight that don't usually lag, which is possibly more on the savers. So
It's a good possibility. Billy, like Rico had said, looking to go back to back and back to back nights. Wins his own league at Pocono last night and has led pretty much since the halfway point of stage number 2.
Definitely, you're gonna see a lot of guys get a little bit more aggressive here.
sticking to my pick, boys. Come on, Kenrod.
I agree with the chat. Lag storms, lag clouds, however you want to refer to them, those are now a part of racing.
Not only do you have to race some of the fastest guys in the game, you also have to race against the lag.
It's true.
It makes it 10 times harder.
Makes it really sketchy.
I'm glad you bring up the point. Fastest guys in the game. You know, speaking. You know, we know of our typicals and our Hensons and the JCR guys, but a lot of people don't know MJ Bross, and he's actually got his own car in this game in the 2020 version. He was one of those Pro Series drivers.
He is fast. The last few weeks he was giving typical a run for his money.
Yeah, he barely loses to typical at Atlanta, and then he comes right back the next week and takes the dub. Then we got Scotty, who's not in the race tonight. He won Road America. And now typical.
Dominant fashion.
Yeah, very dominant fashion. And now we have MJ and typical are only drivers in the field tonight who could be our first 2-time winner. But we're looking to have 4 different winners in as many weeks here in our Pro Series.
Yeah, when you got a field that's stacked like this, you know, all the guys aren't here tonight, but how all the guys showed up, it's anybody's race, and not just because it's Talladega. It's just how it is. Minnesota's so stacked and so tight with talent.
There'll be 2 pits for these guys in this stage as well, and it'll be coming, you know, it'll basically be a straight split, and at the end, it'll be some kind of weird strategy for some of these guys. As they went by that time, that took us to 27 remaining.
Yeah, as this final stage ticks down, it'll show you who your friends are.
I learned you don't have friends in this game. Only practice friends, and when you're messing around.
Yeah. I had Stu behind me, and I done him dirty, and I left him out to dry.
Hey, I would have hung out there all the way to second place, but you know, nonetheless,
I couldn't take no chances.
I owed you that for coming back there and helping me early on in the race. Like you said, it does good to make friends early on in these types of races.
Definitely. This is not a hold your own kind of thing. You definitely need someone you can trust behind you.
Oh, looks like G-Dog, he is going to get out of line here. He was fighting for that lucky dog. Alright, so that leaves Billy, Kenrod, Big Ben, Jason, and Hollywood as your top 5. Ingletown also off the lead lap. We'll be coming down to a pit stop, I imagine, within the next 5 laps or so. The track bars went off the pit. So right now we're kind of just in the hangout portion of this race. As everybody's just trying to make it through these pit stops. As a lot of things can change, speeding penalties and everything. Just like in the Pro-Am race on Tuesday. You know, that last pit stop can have this field totally spread apart. And it could come down to just a handful of cars at the end.
Yeah, no pit stop. It can change a lot. Especially if you get a lap car in the pit road pack.
With 23 remaining here in the race, I imagine any moment we'll start seeing some guys go down just within the next few laps. Alright guys, so I know I've been a little quiet. I have a massive tongue injury.
Well, I don't really know what to talk about right now. When you're in a straight line like that, it's just like, you know, we could talk about the Eagles and the Vikings game, 27-14. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, I don't
Not-
know if I can trust Kirk Cousins in prime time.
just not too much to talk about when you're in a straight line race.
Yeah,
They're
the
making
Eagles,
another left turn.
the Eagles, you know, they didn't look too good early, but I guess they came out the second half a little different idea. DeAndre Swift is a monster.
Yeah, it's a big pickup from Detroit.
Oh yeah.
Completely agree.
Yeah, definitely, this guys are just gonna be riding on right now. Yeah.
Oh no. We lost Rico as we got the leaders pitting. Nobody else goes in with them.
Interesting strategy. What do you think they're doing, Stu? 4 right now, or
I don't think
what do you think?
4. I don't think 4 is on the menu for anybody at any point.
You don't think so?
No, I never had to.
I know Mike had an issue early in that first stage, I believe. Maybe second. That's first one, I believe. He had to take, he ended up blowing a tire. I don't remember which one it was, but could be interesting. I'm not sure.
Jason works back from a lap down early on. He leads now with Kenrod in tow. Ingletown, Mike, top 4, typical, in 5th. Eckes currently leading at Bristol with 50 to go. From the pole, I believe.
We have gained Rico back.
Yeah.
Alright, technical difficulties. The PS5 decided they wanted to go into rest mode.
Man, what an ugly logo beside your name. Surely you're not a Seattle Seahawks fan.
It's a hard life to live.
I can't say much. Tennessee over here, man.
Well, at least you got Derrick Henry. You
Back
got
to the point.
DeAndre Hopkins.
Kill it like Jason, man. Don't want to talk about the Titans. I'm very skeptical to go to the game on Sunday. So is that Eno making a pit stop already? Yeah, we got Eno Town going up here right now. All these other guys are still staying out. What's our lap counts, Stu?
As they go by this time, we're just waiting for them to get to the line. Over here. Our first two guys that pit are running 9th and 10th with 19 to go. So, one
team to go. One
here
pit.
we go. Rest of the field, but typical in Hollywood. Alright.
Jason backed it up so much, losing so much ground there. Kinrod.
That's what killed him earlier on. He backed down way too much.
I wonder if Kinrod got in that good, or
Yeah,
maybe got that black flag that we don't like to see.
Typical in Hollywood still at it out here.
Kinlaw looked like he slung it in the pit road pretty hard.
Let's see. I think he did sling her in a little too hard, bud. No way.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
He's still in pit road here?
So Roy Carson, that Kenny Black.
We got Kinrod just now leaving. So unfortunate. My pick for the night.
I know he's kicking himself for that one.
Alright, so now I think Big Ben and Billy are working back around to try to maybe get their... Well, they got their lap back, but they're trying to get back into contention here.
Take a quick break, fellas, and go grab my food. Be right back. Hopefully I can catch you into this race.
10-4. Alright, so we've been on board with them for quite a minute, but don't look like they are going to be in a good position. Try to get back up here to typical in Hollywood. They are your leaders. Hollywood, the leader.
And this is where the friends thing comes into play.
That's true. Big run going to be coming up on the back of them here. They are definitely going to go to the outside. Mike been battling all night. He's going to lead a lap here. Hollywood typical just going to have to float in behind them.
It's a huge run.
Oh, we got a little bit of a lag there out of the 16, I believe.
Yeah, I did notice coming towards the end of the race, the lag makes it a little dicey.
Yeah, the 16 is certainly lagging. Yep, they see he gets out of the way here. Hollywood now in trouble.
Oh. This is gonna hurt.
Alright, so
Gotcha.
he got help there. He's back up in here.
Right.
Get on board with MJ here, who is now your leader.
damn, that sucks for Kenrod. He had a good race all around.
Alright, still a pit stop remaining. I think we're going to have 14 to go when they get to the line. And that means in 3 more laps you can see people pit and make it. But I think we're going to see guys run this all the way to the end, take that splash, and just hope. Alright. It's up to these top 5 cars here. I imagine if they stay this close, we're going to have a good one down to the line.
Yeah. And, yeah, if they stay this close, we might get the old up above cam.
I am back. Did I miss anything?
No, not really.
Bunch of left turns.
Yeah.
It's down to the top 5 right now. They are kind of all the way out here alone. As I don't think anybody else had good pit stops. Still another one to go, though.
Look our lap counts do. Maybe 10 to go here or something. 7, 8.
Get one to get back around. No, we're, I think we're around 13, 12 to go.
And maybe Kenrod will get some of that Rico magic. Everybody in front of him, no black flag on pit road.
Trying to find O'Kenrod, don't see him anywhere. He's out here all by himself, unfortunately. Thanks to everybody who's watching. Please lock the stream if you haven't done so yet. It's greatly appreciated. If you're new here, please subscribe. This is your Ruthless Racing Pro Series from Talladega. To see a move to the outside, big spin by track bars down there on pit road.
My man just tore the front clip off that thing.
I'm telling you, oh boy, almost helicopter.
What about a move from Typical right there to get to the lead?
Yeah, Hollywood and Typical make a move go around. Now Typical the leader. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe a little lag here. Maybe a fuel saving strategy. Billy and Big Ben, they both pit way early, and I think they're back there in 8th and 9th at the moment. And oh, getting off the apron and stuff back here. All right, so MJ back to the lead.
I think they're all just playing that fuel strategy game right now, trying to see the best option for their fuel.
And I imagine these guys don't want to take any tires when they go down. So maybe that's playing a little bit of the game.
If you're anything like me, you take 4 on accident, so it doesn't affect anything at all.
Alright, so from unlikely to favorite is MJ now, as he's looking to win his second race of the season here in the Ruthless Racing Pro Series. As Ben and Billy go down pit road again. So that'll be their end to pitting. It'll be 8 to go here right now. So just that one more pit stop. It'll be down to 7 to go when they get to the line. Big move outside by Jason. You go overhead. Mike's just going to let it happen. Hollywood and Typical not going to go with them. They're just going to continue on out to the front. Nice Carrillo, a lap car out there.
Yeah, we got a pack catching up to this front pack.
Oh, big lag by Hollywood up into the wall.
Ooh.
Typical has been lagging tonight. I wonder if Typical got him there.
That's possible. That might have ruined Hollywood's night right there. Unless he's still got the draft. I think he's going to have damage, though.
Holly, lag.
Holly slapped the wall.
Getting something new every week with this guy. Holly spin, Holly lag. No more Hollywood. Have to hack his PlayStation and change his name. Like you were saying, Stu, the only two guys in the field that can win 2 races so far in the season are both 1 and 2 right now.
That's right.
So, could be interesting finish. Ooh, Mike getting Typical up there.
With 6 to go. No burnout rule tonight. Wallywood, I'm with you.
Wallywood. Oh man, that's great. He might be the
The
best
monkey
one.
curse gets Hollywood. And I was hoping I'd curse him too. After the way he done me Tuesday. Here we go. A lot of the back of the pack is going to go back of the front pack here. I think most of
more
the
went
lap
in.
down cars. MJ is your leader. Jason and DK in tow.
Who was the 16 car? I can't keep
That's
up with
Max
him.
Carrillo. I think he's
Okay.
a lap down. Maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe he was just lagging or something and was getting out of the way.
Typical
Okay,
might
Max
have a
Carrillo
hard
is
time.
on the lead lap.
I don't think he's gonna have a hard time. I think it's gonna be about who gets in the pit road the best here. Kinrod's staying up out of the way of the leaders here. They're all going in.
Everybody's going to go
Oh,
in.
Typical
big
dives
move.
it in.
And that's going to be a tie down on the entrance pit
What
road.
a move.
Mike might have got pushed in there by the 2. I'm not quite sure.
Mike and Typical are inside of each other right now. I don't know who's gonna win the race out of pit road here. No funny business here, Stu.
We have 4 to go whenever these guys come back out.
4 to go is going to be a really interesting finish. We
Very
might go
quick.
overhead here.
Fuel only stop here for the top 4. Nascarillo just, I'm not sure, maybe backed it down too much getting into pit road. He's going to be off the pace of these front 4. And now it's going to be a battle on the apron. Typical comes out as your leader. Big move on the inside for him.
Nobody
into
touch
pit
that
road.
butter coming out of pit road.
All right, 4 to go right now. Uh-oh, everybody's working on to the outside against Typical. It's getting dicey.
I don't know where they're going to go, man. They fell back into the bottom, but there we go. Mike's coming down too.
All right, Typical trying to work both lanes. Not going to work out. He is clear to the high side now.
Doing what he's got to do to hold him back there.
3 to go. If these guys race too much, there is a pack behind them. Typical and Mock both looking to be the first two-time winner this season. With two
Not
more.
that 15 car.
Jason there looking to be a first-timer along with DK Brown. As we come back down the trial one more time, it'll be 2 to go this time.
I think it's more in Jason's favor right now. I can back it up right now. Start backing it up and try to get that run in a minute.
Looks like the 2 is kind of doing that.
I think we see the 4 pull up with him if he goes.
Two to go coming down the back stretch here. And they're just hanging out for the moment. A lot of asphalt left at a place like Talladega.
A lot of asphalt. Such little room for mistake.
All right, through the tri-oval right here. It'll be 1 to go, presented by Skew Car. And what will happen? We know we're down for another awesome finish here.
Well, I think they tried that a little soon.
Hollywood down on the apron getting lapped. Here we go. A little bit of draft break from the 5. This dude's been out for 2 weeks. Oh, he puts a block down on the 15.
Oh,
he wasn't
wow.
going to be there.
Oh, come on, Jason.
Jason in the 15 looking to be a one-time winner here. Mike to the outside. Oh, we're going to be overhead here. Mike's going to have the momentum. He's going to have a push from DK. DK to the inside, not going to have it. Will Mike be our winner? And he will be the first two-time winner here this season from Talladega, MJ Bross. Big move there on Typical, trying to block that 15, didn't get it done. We will have 2 new faces in the booth, I do believe.
A little late on that block.
It was a tad late. He realized it though and got back up. It'll be MJ, DK, and Jason. 1, 2, 3. Typical and Shepard rounding up your top 5. Nascarillo, Hollywood, Big Ben, HMS Speed Clinic, and Innotown rounding up your top 10. Everybody on the lead lap down to 9th place. Innotown, first car a lap down. All right, so we will have Mike, DK, and Jason in here for the top 3 tonight. If y'all want to add them or something.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
They were already added.
All right, Henson, I'll let you interview the 3rd place driver. And Rico, you can interview the 2nd place driver. I'm not sure which 15 car Jason was in.
I think the other one. Jason was in the red one.
Yeah.
Got a copy, Jason? Perfect. You did get 3rd there, correct? So, let everybody get in here, and then we will go over interviews. DK started another party. Let's see if I can get him in this one. Mike, can you add DK to this one, please?
Yeah, hold on.
There we go.
It says he joined.
I think he started another one. Anyways, while you're getting him in here, Jason, you got me loud and clear, right? Well, we were working together for a little bit in that race until the lag and the server decided to kick me. But tell me how you pulled out the third place there. I know you probably a little disappointed, probably wanted that win, but typical through that late block and it kind of messed up both you guys. But talk to us about how that finish was for you.
Can't hear it, Jason, apparently.
Jason, put your mic on. Yeah.
And turn your voice to shared. Should be. I can hear you. Can the broadcaster?
Can you guys hear Jason, our third place finisher? We'll go ahead and ask him to let us know.
Yeah, man. Just talk to us about that finish. I know typical through that late block and kind of messed up the win move you were going for, but just tell us how it worked out for you. Yeah, for sure. Is there anything else you think you could have done different there? Like, cause you guys, you know, second, third, and fourth, like, kind of backed it up a little bit and got the run, or really understand? Yeah. Yeah. Well, congrats on that pole for sure, and congrats on your third place finish, man. I know it was a long single file race the whole time, so good job there on third. Yeah, for sure. Congrats on third, man, and congrats on that pole.
Alright, so we'll move on over to DK Brown, driver of the two tonight. And we'll let Rico take over this interview.
So, that's a
Y'all,
congratulations.
y'all able to hear me on the broadcast? I think so.
You should be able to.
Yeah, congratulations on that second place finish there, DK. Just tell us a little bit about your race. I seen you backing up, and MJ Bress came back there and kind of backed it up with you.
Well, I had a pretty good race. I ran up front most of the race. The stages, I seemed to mess up that last pit stop and lose the pack both stages, so I was kind of mad about that. But all in all, I wish I could have got a run on Mike to get the win. But yeah, I'm happy getting a solid finish. I missed last week, so I need the points.
I understand that. It's definitely had a strong car. You just need a little more. Especially you had a little help to get around MJ.
Yeah, you have to have the right people around you to be able to make the moves. I was trying all race to get runs to make passes, but most everybody just wanted to sit on the bottom, and that's usually how it is anyway. So, but getting the second place finish, I'm happy. Congratulations to Mike. I'm pretty sure he's happy he gets him another win.
Yeah, definitely. Congratulations on your Second place finish, DJ.
All right, appreciate it, man.
Yeah, thanks for racing with us, DK. And we'll move on over to our winner, and he is our first two-time winner this season, and wins two of the fastest tracks so far on the schedule. So it looked like you had a lot of trouble there, MJ, early. Kind of walk us through that, and you kind of went from zero to hero really in this one. So just kind of walk us through what it took.
Yeah, I mean, at one point I just want to take the wheel off and throw it out the window, but yeah, we missed qualifying, didn't go over the line, and kind of got kicked out. And I think I would have had a shot at the pole for my qualifying pace. I was ripping there, and I was really upset about that. And just starting in the back is not fun, and made a mistake and put myself Uh, just didn't take tires first stage, blew a tire and put myself in a bad spot. Went a lap down the second stage after a couple guys in the back had issues. I knew the car was good. It's just if I could ever get some luck to get up there and kind of finally worked it out where I picked off a couple guys on that last stage and was able to put myself in position there and we were kind of lucky with the 5 and the 31 splitting up because me and DK and Jason, we're pretty good buddies off the track. We ran around each other for a couple of years, so that was it. We were in a good position there, and I thought Jason was actually going to back up to me, and I was going to give him a shot and then see if I could get around him coming to the line. But when I saw them dudes duking it out, and I saw DK behind me, I just backed up and got a run. And as soon as I got outside that 5, I knew we were probably going to get that thing. But definitely was an unexpected race for sure to get a win at, considering I really didn't sniff the front till the end there.
Yeah, that's a real testament to some people. Stay in there. Don't always give up so early because you can always battle back up there. I've seen Typical do it. You've done it now. I've seen Henson do it. It's not always worth once you get that lap down to just call it a day because as you've proven and other guys in the past, you can still go out there and make something of it.
Yeah, I
But
appreciate it. And also just want to say thank you to DK for locking on there and giving me the shove. I know he definitely had a car worth winning tonight, so it's probably Sting's finished second, but appreciate the shove, brother.
yeah, so congratulations there, MJ, on your second win of the season. And as always, thanks for racing with us here, and we'll see what you got next week at Dover.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all being up in the booth.
Yeah. So with that wrapping up the interviews, Henson, Rico, you all got anything?
Nothing, just want to shout out Mike. Congratulations on another win. I know it's not. Yeah, I didn't know that was a tough race, man. All the way a lap down, back up through there. It's kind of aggravating. So, congrats on the win and sticking it out for sure. And the
I appreciate
DK
it,
and
man.
DK as well, and Jason too.
Yeah, congratulations all three of you top guys.
As a driver point, though, I look forward to Dover next week. Have we lost Stu? Still in here. Stu might have his mic muted talking to himself.
No, my controller died.
Okay.
All right. So yep. Thanks for you guys joining me up here. I appreciate it. It can get boring up here by yourself. Um, Thanks to everybody who joined and watched tonight. Like the stream, appreciate it. Appreciate all the racers tonight. 15 of you, I believe there were. But yeah, that'll do it for us. Make sure you catch us next week, Tuesday, at Dover for the Pro-Am Series. And yeah, that'll be it for us. Enjoy NASCAR for the rest of this weekend. It's Bristol, baby. Rock on, race on. Ruthless Racing.